Hey tennis fans, welcome to another Tennis Express racket review. Today we're reviewing the Wilson Burn 95. The Burn 95 is a racket endorsed by Kei Nishikori, which has taken its sweet time getting here to us in the US market. It features all the same great technologies found in the rest of the Burn line, including the X2 shaft, which lengthens the handle, giving players more room to put both their hands on the racket. High performance carbon fiber gives this racket power through increasing the frame stiffness. They're also Sony Smart Sensor ready, so if you're looking to examine your game, look no further. I really found the rest of the Burn line had too much power compared to this racket. I really enjoyed how this racket was a little bit more muted in the power department compared to the rest. It allowed me to actually feel like I could swing through without worrying as much about just blasting past the baseline and possibly even tarping it. So this one was a lot more control oriented for me compared to even the 100 or the 100S within the Burn line. And then comparing it now to the Burn FST 95, I did enjoy the Burn FST 95 a little bit more. It was a little easier to maneuver, and I just think it had a better all-around feel to the racket than this Burn racket. But other than that, I think this is a great racket. I wouldn't make this my own personal racket, but I think it's a really good racket for an advanced player. It's got a nice heavy weight to it, it's very stable, it's got a good feel to it, so I think any advanced player would enjoy choosing this racket. Next up we've got Louie. I know this is the last addition to the Burn line. What did you think of it?
I think I didn't like this racket as much as the other Burns that I've played with. I thought that it was a little lighter than what I'm used to. I thought that the weight distribution was a little off compared to my personal racket. I think I liked the FST 95 a little bit more than this one, just because I could control it a little bit more and I could hit a little harder with it and not worry about it going out so much. I think I would put a little bit more weight in the grip of the racket instead of the head, just because I felt like it was a little harder to swing. Even though this is a baseline racket, I think I preferred it at the net just because my volleys tend to get a little bit wild, and I thought that getting closer to the net was easier to put it away.
Next up we've got Louie. I know this was your favorite racket of this batch of rackets. What else do you want to add to that?
Personally, I really love this racket, especially the racket that Nishikori's been playing with. We've been waiting a long time to play with it. Personally, I enjoy this racket. I enjoyed the feel of it even before we strung it up. I love the follow-through feeling of this racket, where there's just enough weight on the racket head for me to have an easy follow-through swing to get over the ball whenever I'm making contact. I love the feeling on my serves, forehands, and backhands. It reminded me of my old racket when I used to play back in college. The weight in the head, and then especially with this NXT string on there, nice comfort and also power as well.
How would you compare this Burn 95 to the Burn FST 95?
The Burn FST 95 has lighter weight on the swing, and I had to put more effort into finding that follow through with the Burn FST 95, but with this Burn 95, the racket was able to do the work for itself. All I had to do was just guide it over.
Ready to make this racket yours? Click the button below to visit us at tennisexpress.com. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter to stay up to date with all the latest news and reviews here at Tennis Express.